Backed by popular demand, AC/DC, and this is Hell's Bells. Apparently, this has been highly requested in my comment section, and I just haven't seen it. I know, guys. My bad. But I'm here, so let's do it. And show love to the original. The link to this will be in the description. This is not a substitute. This is simply a reaction video. So copyright lords, please don't take down this video. Please, don't block it. You probably won't get blocked. I don't have a lot of issues with AC/DC. If you guys are interested, there's a Patreon. The link is down below. Yada, yada, yada. Y'all don't care. Cool. Support the original. And I'm hyped for anything AC/DC. So let's do this. Ominous. We got Brian Johnson. amazing. Where do I begin? This was a longer one, I think. This wasn't 5 minutes. This wasn't like the other ones are like 3-minute songs or something. This is a longer one, and it is because of the intro, which I see why you guys wanted me to do this. It is also very fitting for the title of the song, of course. Hell's Bells, and then you have the bell creating this very eerie, ominous vibe. Slower pace as well, not the usual BPM that I'm used to from AC/DC, especially with Brian Johnson. Not just Brian Johnson, just in general. I think they're on a faster BPM. I think might be the same BPM as Highway to Hell. Hold on, let me see. Highway to Hell might be a little bit faster, a little bit. The suspense in the intro, I think it just starts it off with just the bell and nothing, and then it tolls for a little bit. You hear the bell for a few swings. I'm saying swings because, look, this, I'm not sure. I could look this up, but I like to go into this blind, so I might do research afterwards, right? So I'll just ask you guys. Did they use an actual bell for this, is my question, because nowadays with, you know, DAWs, which is digital audio workstations for the people who don't know, which is fine. Can't know all the technical details, especially if you're not into it. Nowadays you can just mimic it, or you can just have plugins on DAWs that just do it, and you just play it with. You could map you have a MIDI. You could map a bell sounds to a keyboard and then just play it like that, or whatever you want to do. Nowadays you could do anything. You could sample vocals, and you sample anything, really. Look at Charlie Puth, like this man samples everything. A coffee cup, the sound thing of a coffee cup. He's sampling it into songs, which is impressive on its own. But I think what I'm saying here is, I think that a lot of these classic rock bands or classic metal bands take a lot of pride in producing in an authentic manner. What I mean by that is not utilizing any technology other than, sound engineering, which is mixing, mastering. You have to do that, because else it sounds like shit. If you don't mix and master vocals, it sounds muffled and crap. If you don't mix and master guitar, it sounds muffled and crap. Same with drums. You've got to do a mix and a master. It's different for every instrument or vocals, but you've got to do it, because else it just doesn't sound as good. It doesn't sound as polished. But I think they keep their mixing and master to a minimal, keep it as raw as they possibly can, while still keeping it clean, of course, because AC/DC is known for very clean production. Not over the top distortion on everything, just clean. But I think that they use an actual bell, because I think AC/DC is one of those bands that takes pride into making their music in the most authentic way possible, using instruments, because I don't see them using a DAW or a keyboard or anything like that, right? I'm thinking. I'm not sure. Let me hear that intro again. See that? Is it 3 or 4? It's 4 swings and then they start. This sounds like an opening. Either an opening track to an album. If this is not the intro, they should, I'm not saying they should have made it. Who am I? But it would have been a good idea to put this as an intro to an album. Or in a concert. I can very well see them starting their concert with this one playing. Like, this is a perfect intro song with that bell in the beginning. What else do I want to say? Suspense, the opening. Yeah, that's about it. I think there was something else, but I'll let y'all know in the comments if I can remember what it is. This is the thing too. If I'm going into this without pausing, I have to memorize everything I want to say towards the end. In a way, it's challenging, but it's good, because I'm challenging myself. I'm challenging my brain, actively. Okay, I have to mention this. I have to mention the bell. I have to mention you have to ask if it is a real bell that's being used. I have to tell y'all that it made me think of an opening to something, right? Oh, this is what I wanted to say. The bell reminds me of Black Sabbath. It reminded me of Black Sabbath. Of course, different genre, because Black Sabbath is more towards metal, heavy metal, I'd say. But it definitely gave me Black Sabbath vibes. You know, the slower BPM and the bell. Almost graveyard funeral vibes with that intro, in a way. Yeah. Let me know what's next. It's up to you. You guys decide, and I'll just pick something from the comments. But I appreciate y'all, and see y'all on the next one. Yeah.